Learn English American Idiom is now live. Streaming English training, have fun improving your skills. English Lesson 545 Revision Plus Part 2 Grammar, Aprende Inglés. Starting right away.
Hello and welcome to another edition of American Idiom number 545. How are you today? My name is Domi, or Sunny, as you can see in my name in there. And these are classes of English. One more night. Sorry for being a little bit late in my connection, but I've been sending a lot of homework today and updating PDFs and stuff that I had to update. And it's not something that I can procrastinate. I actually don't like procrastinating anything, because otherwise then you're constantly how can I say this? You're constantly dealing with the stuff that you shouldn't be doing. So today is our class 545. And plenty of things have happened in my neck of the woods. For example, for the third time in history, the Constitution of Spain has been changed to eliminate from our Constitution the expression crippled or crippled. I would say that the translation is crippled. It's for people who are impaired in any ability, be it mental or physical. So that word has been eliminated from the Constitution. It's no longer legal to do that. So we celebrate that. And for the first time in a long time, nobody has voted against it, which is really nice. Okay. So apart from this, I don't know if in your area, in the area where you live, whatever it is in the world, you have seen any piece of news, or you would like to comment anything that has happened in your neck of the woods. This is pretty much the most relevant thing that has happened. And to be honest, I didn't have time today to check news other than that, because I heard it, not because I was actually looking for that. There are some sports news that are just right now breaking news all over in Spain. But as we don't like soccer, we don't give a damn about it. So I'm just going to ignore it. Okay, so let's start right away with what we have today. Thank you very much for those early arrivals. in the class. Today is our class, as I said, 545. And we're going to start revising what we did yesterday. Do you remember that yesterday we were talking about setting up your own business and how certain banks help people, providing them with some courses or providing them with some guidance in order to avoid suffering typical mistakes that might transform into paying taxes that are too elevated, or maybe fines. Okay, so well, this is the thing, and in that exercise, the exercise from yesterday, the part 1, we came across these expressions to know how hard something is, to get your business up and running, to turn to somebody for guidance, to provide help, a wide range of something, to go smoothly, whether or, and training course. And I asked people that if you had some anecdote that happened to you in whatever relevant thing in your life that had happened, you could actually share with us the first minutes a composition where you had actually written some anecdotes that happened to you using these vocabulary. Okay, yesterday somebody asked me about an anecdote. I think it was Aje, and I told him an anecdote about a hospital, and I used everything. That's why I have it ticked. Okay. Well, today I have designed some questions where we are actually going to be picking some of the possibilities and seeing which one is the correct. Okay, so we'll start together. You only have to write the letter in the answer, or simply if you don't want to participate and simply are going to follow us, follow cue, or try mentally to check which one it is, just to check that you remember what we did yesterday. Okay, so let's start. When starting a new company, it's essential to ensure success. When starting a new company, it's essential to ensure success. And we have 4 different options. It's essential to show how hard something is. It's essential to get your business up and running. It's essential to turn to somebody for guidance. It's essential a wide range of something. Okay, so I'll give you 20 seconds and you decide. 5, but I always miss it. I think it's around 5, 4, 3. Yes.
4, 3,
2, 1. There we go. Time's up. And the answer for this one is, does anybody know? It's essential to turn to somebody for guidance. That's why we were talking about the banks. Banks help you. It's essential to turn to somebody for guidance to ensure success. Okay? So getting a real expert is going to help you. So we're going to highlight that thing. Or actually, let me see if I can take a picture of it. I think I'm going to be able to get a picture of it. Take a screenshot. Copy. There we go. That's it. Let's go to the next. Number 2. Many entrepreneurs, when they face challenging situations. Many entrepreneurs, when they face challenging situations. And it goes as follows. Many entrepreneurs go smoothly when they face challenging situations. Many entrepreneurs training course when they face challenging situations. Many entrepreneurs turn to somebody for guidance when they face challenging situations. And many entrepreneurs provide help when they face challenging situations. I'll give you the 20 seconds. Some, as you can see, might be easier than others. Just give it a shot.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
let's go. Time's up. The answer for this one is very similar to the previous one. Many entrepreneurs turn to somebody for guidance when they face challenging situations. So let's pick this. Take a screenshot, copy, paste. There we go. Yep. Let's go for the third. Okay, our organization aims to those in need. Our organization aims for those in need. We welcome back those ones who were in the commercial break. And let's hope that you can actually participate now in this question number 3. So they go as follow. Our organization aims to provide help to those in need. Our organization aims a wide range of something to provide in need. Our organization aims to go smoothly to those in need. And our organization aims to know how hard something is to those in need. So, is it A, B, C, or D? You might think that they're easy. They're not that easy, actually. Yeah? For those who just arrived and don't know what exactly we're doing, this is English Lessons TV. We're revising the content from yesterday. So we hope that you have
4,
enough
2, 1.
enough patience. There we go. The answer is, does anybody know? The answer for this one is to provide help. To provide help. There we go. Let's copy this. And let's paste it. There it is. So our organization aims to provide help. So we can underline aims to provide help to certain people. We've also seen turn to somebody for guidance. And we've also seen to turn to somebody for guidance in here. Okay, we have it 2 times. Actually, maybe we could also pick this one to know how hard something is to ensure success. And maybe it's also this one too, to get your business up and running to ensure success. Yeah, if you're starting, it's also logical that maybe you get this. Anyway, let's go for the number 4. The project manager ensured that all processes during the product launch. The project manager ensured that all processes during the product launch. A product launch is the presentation of a product that is going to be launched into the market. It's going to be pitched at certain people at a certain moment. For example, everybody knows that at around April, May, Apple has one of these presentations, where they have iPads or Macs. Okay, this is a product launch. Okay, they introduce it and then they mark the date. Okay, so that everybody knows that's a product launch. So the product manager ensured that all processes went smoothly during the product launch, were a wide range of something during the product launch, turned to somebody for guidance during the product launch, got their business up and running during the product launch. So now is when you have to choose one. I'll make it bigger so that you can actually see it more comfortably. You have 20 seconds. Remember, this is the revision that we had yesterday. those who were in a commercial break right now, thank you very much for joining back.
2,
You can still choose. The answer for this one is went smoothly. Went smoothly, which is had no problems at all. When you have a presentation and all the processes run or go smoothly, that means that you have no problems at all. A long time in the past, well, let's say 6 or 7 years ago, I saw a movie from the CEO of Apple before, not Tim Cook. And I remember that in the movie there were presentations that had a lot of things going on. And we actually didn't know because we actually saw simply the presentation, right? But there were some things that were happening before, and or some presentation characteristics or processes that they wanted that they ran smoothly, and we just saw it. But there were a lot of things going on before or behind the scenes that we didn't know. And it was about the life of Steve Jobs, the previous CEO of Apple, and how all of these deserved the movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. I don't know if it's the one from Aston Catcher. It's the one where there was a lot of criticism against him because he was like really hard on people. Actually, I made a mistake here. If you don't remember, there were actually 1 year or two of difference between one and the other. I think it's not the one from Aston Catcher, it's the other one that I'm referring to. The less famous one, because I think that the actor who was impersonating Steve Jobs was not so famous. He's more known for as the robot that is in the new or last movies of Alien. And I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. Anyway, let's go to the number 5. I just gave you that movie as an example of how to make a presentation and try to run things smoothly. Okay. All right. The seminar offers topics from marketing strategies to financial planning. Again, the seminar offers topics from marketing strategies to financial planning. What do you think it is? So we have the seminar offers a wide range of topics. The seminar offers training course topics. The seminar offers to know how hard something is topics. And the seminar offers to provide help topics. Is it A, B, C, or D? And says from marketing strategies to financial planning. 20 seconds. Yeah, grammatically, you know that there are some that don't really fit in here, but it doesn't really matter. The important thing is that you now, that is the second day, 24 hours have passed. You realize that you know some of them, okay? For example, this one, if you were thinking of a wide range of, is correct, okay? So let's highlight them in a moment whenever I take a screenshot and collocate it there. Copy. Paste. There we go. So we have a wide range of topics or a wide range of something. We have something goes smoothly. Then we have to aim to provide help. We have to turn to somebody for guidance. And I think I'm going to change this one. Most probably the option that I took was the wrong one. Seems correct, but I think it's the B is the correct. To get your business up and running. Copy. Paste. Oh no. I need to write a screenshot. Sorry about that. Okay. Take a screenshot. Copy. Part of the course that you're seeing is also to get an idea of how to use the iPad. Okay. To ensure that learning is always funny and is always creative. Okay. So, when starting a new company, it's essential to get your business up and running to ensure success. Okay? And we're going to highlight to get your business up and running. So, remember, try to do texts where you write all of these expressions that we have. All right? I've given you this exercise so as to practice it. But now we're going to go to one exercise. The exercise is going to be My Sister's Circus. Okay, this one is going to be a part 2. So today we're going to focus on the grammar because part 2 is about grammar. Remember that the 0 is the example. You have 8 gaps where they have removed one grammar word. Remember, the grammar word is not a lexical word. Okay, so it's not an adjective, it's not a noun, it's not a verb, and it's not an adverb. Okay? So let's start little by little and you help me, okay? To the best of your ability. Remember, we're going to be focusing on the grammar. Once we finish this grammar, if you want, we can create little sentences so as to practice a little bit more, okay? So, my aunt and uncle, Neil and Toddy, own a circus. That means that they are the owners. When you own a circus, you are the owner. It is Gifford's Circus. It is Gifford's Circus. And it tours some of the loveliest parts of southwest England. Okay? So again, we have, it is Gifford's Circus. And it tours some of the loveliest parts of southwest England. It's my belief there are 2 possibilities in here. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to think of the 2 possibilities. Come on, you can do it. Does anybody know?
Five,
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's easy. It is named Gifford Circus. Okay, it is named or it is called. It is called or it is named. Okay, I'm going to try to give you this as it is named and it is called. Okay, this is passive voice. Okay, so I'm going to highlight here the idea that this is passive voice. Very important. If you don't know very well the passive voice, we'll practice this later. Passive voice. Okay, so it is named Gifford Circus and it tours some of the loveliest parts of southwest England. Circuses have always been a part of Nell's life, even when she was a child. When Toddy, she had already worked in circuses in Britain and Europe. Okay? When Toddy, she had already worked in circuses in Britain and Europe. So what do you think? What do you think you have to do in the number 2? I'll give you 20 seconds. It's curious because we have a lexical word here because it's passive voice. And this actually is another one.
4.
It's another verb.
3, 2, 1.
It's quite atypical, I'd say. Does anybody know? Anybody? The answer for this is met. When she met Toddy. Okay? Remember that meet is to to know someone for the first time, okay? Because remember that now they're uncle and aunt, okay? So they're going back at the time when the two met for the first time. So we have to write met. When she met Toddy, she had already worked in circuses. Okay, in this case, we need like a number or something similar, right? So it's very difficult to simply put a 1, well, actually in this case 2, 2, 3, as it's very difficult to set a number, because you could say 15, okay, in the same way as you could say 45 or 1371, okay? So the idea of this is that if you can only fit one word, it has to be one that is actually indeterminate. So we need here some or several. You can also say several. You cannot say a few, but you can say several or some. Okay? So she had already worked in several circuses in Britain and Europe. She had ridden elephants, but what she really for was a circus of her own. What she really for was a circus of her own. Give you 20 seconds. Most people might think, hey, here I need the word want. What she really wants. But then wants doesn't collocate with for. But yes, you are right. You need something that is similar to wants.
4,
So you need a verb
1.
that is a mix between for. It's a combination of two words that means the same as want. Does anybody know that verb? What's the verb that means the same as wants or desires? That is for. Anybody? So remember one thing. You're using here, she had written. You're using passive. You're using past perfect. So if you're using past perfect, it's because in here you're gonna use past simple. Okay? You use past perfect here because you're using past simple here. So it's something more past than the other past. So in this case here, if you wanted something like want, you need to use wanted. But the one only verb that collocates with for and means the same as one is long. Remember, in the past. So, longed for. What she really longed for. Okay? To long for something is to desire something. Okay? It's the only one that collocates with for. So, what she really longed for was a circus of her own. If the word circus, you of clowns and lions, think again. Think again is think twice or you are totally wrong. That's what think again means. If the word circus, you of clowns and lions, 20 seconds. What do you think you need in the number 5? Actually, we need another verb. The word circus makes you think of clowns and lions. So make you think. What is the word that is similar to make you think? Anybody? No, the answer is reminds you. If the word circus reminds you, to remind is to make you remember. And as it's the word is one, so it's the third person, so you need an S. If the word circus reminds you of clowns and lions, you're totally wrong. think again. You're totally wrong. The show is on traditional traveling circuses. The show is on traditional traveling circuses. On. There's one verb. In this case, it's passive voice. That is the only one possibility that you have that can go there. Okay? The show is on traditional traveling circuses and aimed at a rural. So we have two. We're going to go to the first one yet. For those of you who might be new to the show, I'm giving you 20 seconds. For those of you who might be new to the show, remember that this is a class of English. We're finishing in about maybe 20 minutes when we reach 1 hour, okay? And let me tell you that after this, we're going to be playing Family Feud.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody is answering this one? Okay, so the answer for this is the show is based on traditional traveling. Based on is the only possible collocation with on. Okay? It's based on, revolves around. That's what it means, okay? So it's based on traditional traveling circuses. And aimed means the show wants to, is targeting, okay? Wants as a client, okay? That's what aimed at means, is that wants as a client a rural. So don't think of the word people or person, because it's not exactly that. You need something more precise than the word people. So the people that attends a show like a circus is called a rural. So you need a word that represents the people that watches a show. Anybody?
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
and the word you need is audience, a rural audience. The audience is the people that attends a show, like for example in the circus or in a theater play, where there is some performance, people that attend some sort of art that implies a performance, be it music or whatever, we call it audience. Okay, an audience. Normally people sitting down and enjoying this form of art. Okay, so we have until now to be named something, work in several places, in this case circuses. So we have the word in several or in some in the place. Then we have long for, which is the same as desire or want. Okay, to long for something is to have a strong desire for something. Okay, let's highlight that. To long for. Okay, then we have the expression remind somebody of something. To remind somebody of something means to make you remember. Okay, you might remember something because one thing that you have reminds you of something. It's like obligates or invites you to have in your memory somebody, because maybe you relate the image with that. And then we have the word based on. Something based on means that has some sort of copy or adaptation, or something in there is reflected or reflects on something that was changed or developed from something else. Okay, like for example, when you have a book and you create a different story, but part of the story is way similar to or very similar to what is in the book, so you say it's based on. Or one book or story is based on real fact, means that somebody has taken from reality something, changing their names, for example, to illustrate something that has happened. Okay, so it's based on. Okay, so for example, if you have a real story that has happened, you say based on a true story in movies. Okay, then we have the expression aimed at a rural audience. Well, rural audience is the audience is the people that attends a show. So rural is because is people in towns or that lack sophistication. And then we have the expression aimed at. Something aimed at is something that has as a target one thing or one certain people. Then we have the expression rural audience. Okay, let's finish it. Let's go for the next one. So there are no wild animals, but horses play a leading role in performances. I'll start again. There are no wild animals, but horses play a leading role in performances, which are a mixture of theater, dance, traditional circus acts, and clowns. Okay? I had visited Nell at a circus a lot, but this time I was going to the summer there. So what word could be with I was going to the summer? The summer in a place? So what's the traditional collocation? One thing is not exactly a visit, it's going to be longer than a visit, so it's a the summer. Anybody? I'll give you 20 seconds to think. And I'd like that you tell me once we finish with the 8, how many you got correct just by having participated in the exercise with us. How many you knew, how many you're learning
4,
today.
3,
2,
1.
and the answer, if you had thought of a span, that is correct. In the base form, remember, because it's going from I was going to, this to implies that you are writing an infinitive. Okay? So, I was going to span. Oops. The summer. So, you say something like spend the summer in a place. Okay, so let's write down all the expressions that we have from today. So we have, let me write it down in here. Something is cold or it is cold. So I'm going to write it down. Maybe bigger than that. Yes. It is cold. Or it is named, or something is called, or something is named, whatever. Then we have when she met Tori, when she met somebody. When somebody met somebody. To work in several places. To work in several or some places. Okay, I'm being very general in this respect. Hello, Chloe. Thank you for participating. We have also long for something, which is desire, to have a strong desire for something, or to miss something a lot. To long for something or somebody or a place. Then remind you of something or somebody reminds you or reminds somebody of somebody else or something else. And we have to be based on something, or something is based on something, is based on whatever. Then we have to aim at. Something is aimed at. Aimed at. With that in mind, with that as a target. Another one, a rural audience. This is because we have actually seen it in here, but it was not actually asked. right? They aimed at. And finally, we have spend the summer or spend time. To spend time and then at a place. At a place or in a place. Okay? So these are the ones that we have. Like always, before we finish, I'm going to accept the challenge of giving you a little anecdote of something that happened. And I'm going to try to use as many as I can or all of them. Okay? As nobody is talking today, I just don't know what topic to raise. Can anybody write a topic that you want me to raise? And I will give you an anecdote that has happened to me, a real anecdote that happened to me. And then I'll try to the best of my ability to use all of them. Okay? Totally unprepared, because this, as you can see, is something that we have come up with. And can anybody tell me one topic, and I will give you an anecdote that's of something that happened to me in the past. Whatever it is, I don't care. Just the word or a simple topic. Otherwise, I'll talk to you about whatever it is. Anybody? Anything? Hello, I've been expecting the stream for so long. Glad you're alive. Okay, thank you. Desing. I don't know what desing is. Now you mean design? Oh, design. Wow. Okay. Well, let me explain briefly about design. Okay, what design is for me. Okay, so it's Vox Populi, after 545 lessons, that I am a sucker for country music. Okay, country music reminds me of a time when I was very authentic. I've always loved the United States and its history. So for me, the moment that I realized that country music, which is the music that I love the most, had with it wearing a cowboy hat, that reminded me of old times, you know. Even the times when my friends didn't let me, because I've explained several times that my friends didn't let me wear my cowboy hat or my cowboy attire, I always longed for that. Yes, to the point that I decided to not go with several of my friends anymore, because for me the important thing was to be me, right? So now no longer long for that. Fortunately, one day I met a friend of mine, my friend Tex. But I have several friends that are really, really important to me because they share my hobbies, right? So when I met him, he was wearing a cowboy hat. Well, he was in a country bar here in my neck of the woods, and from the moment that we started talking about the new design of clothes that we like to wear from country music, we got on like a house on fire. That's an expression that means we got really well together. We've been together for 20 years now, right now. One of the designs of hats that I like the most is a resistol hat. Okay, it is called resistol, even though there are other people that are friends of mine that prefer a Stetson, which is another classic. Okay, I prefer resistol because it's more oval and my head is more oval, right? I suppose that the clothes that I wear are aimed at people who have a certain mentality, right? And who are of a strong mind, right? Because wearing my clothes here is something that might be hard for some people, because people laugh at you whenever you go out. But if I don't wear my hat, people wouldn't really realize that I'm wearing cowboy attire, right? Anyway, I suppose that a more rural audience would accept me, because I've seen some people in my mountain wearing things similar to mine, like Panama Jack. It's not necessary to have boots. With Panama Jack, it's okay. And yes, pretty much that's the thing. I'm not really into fashion. The only fashion that I follow is the one from sheplers.com. For those ones who don't know what Sheplers is, it's the place where I buy my clothes that are about country music. Okay, they're real, and every time that I go to Texas, I bring here some stuff. Okay, I like to spend time in these websites, seeing the new tendencies or the new materials. Okay, and yeah, most of the tires or most of the hats and boots are based on country musicians who have created tendency, and then pretty much that's the thing. You pick the one that you like the most. For example, in my case, it's George Strait, and you try to resemble these people. Um, Most of these country musicians have worked in farms, for example. Okay, and then now that they are millionaires because they sing very well, they continue touching base, which is going back to the basics and not forgetting that at some point they were not millionaires and they worked in farms. Okay, and they continue driving the old car or a car that is normally more for farming than for luxury, like it's a pickup truck. So yeah, this is as much as I know about design. By the way, just for you to know, here in the area where I live, most teenagers and or most of my teenage students are longing for clothes from Shane. I don't know if you buy stuff from Shane. You know, it's all over the place in TikTok. Many people who create or record themselves unboxing products. Okay, they're given a lot of money. I don't like to spend time doing that. My daughter actually does it a lot. Uh, but as my daughter uses my phone, TikTok aims at me a lot of videos that are about unboxing stuff. And maybe who knows? Maybe one day when I order stuff from Sheplers, I will unbox it, and who knows? Maybe it will be something that will be interesting for people who long for these kind of products. All right, I used several a couple of times. Thank you, because that is not something that I normally do. Talking about the clothes that I wear. But yes, by the way, for those ones who might be new to the show, you know that you have points, right? You know, if you're watching, you're accumulating points. Those points can be redeemed with things that you want me to do, or with sounds in the broadcast. Okay, so if you want me to wear a certain thing, you have options. For example, you can make me wear a cowboy hat, or you can make me change my cap, or you can make me wear Hawaiian shirt, for example. Many people know that I'm studying Hawaiian and that I like Hawaiian culture. And so if those who are new, remember that it's very important that you participate, because the more you participate, the more we will be able to practice with you. And those of you who might be subscribers and at some point might want to participate speaking or showing your face in the camera, remember that we can do 15 minutes of class live here with you talking from Discord, and we can broadcast. Okay? So if anybody is interested in practicing, that doesn't cost a thing. You can actually do it. And if there's anybody who wants to do a class live, the class live is free, and we can do that whenever you want. Okay? But yes, the option is that it has to be recorded, and it has to be watched live. There will be people may or may not participate speaking or practicing with us, and the class will be free. Okay? So that is something that you have on your table, and you have to think of it. Remember that nobody is here to judge your English. People are here only to have fun and to practice. Cool. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So now I'm going to open the game, and we're going to participate together. Let's see. Let me get it. We're gonna play the last game, and then I'll finish with today's lesson. Okay. It's gonna be the Family Feud. If you have never played, I strongly recommend that you stay because it's a game in English where you have to come up with ideas. We're playing against people. Just give me a second. Huh? I'm connecting everything. I need to connect the TV. Okay. It's coming in. Okay. Let me see if I can do it. Family Feud. There it is. Yes, it is here. Continue. No, this is not the game. I need to change for Family Feud. Close, yes. I think it's this one. I think. If it's not this one, don't worry, I will change it, okay? I hope you like it. I suppose that there will be people who have never played these. So if you have never, today is the moment. I don't remember if this is my account or is the other one. Because you can only play these if your account is American. If it's not possible, then I will have to change it, okay? And you need to participate with me. Connect me now. Okay, it's not this one. It's the other one. So I have to go back. So I need to close it. Close, yes. So we're going to start again. And this is my account. Now, yes. It's just that I never remember which is the correct one. Get ready, huh? We're gonna play, and you will have to write on the screen in order to make me choose options. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be playing against another family. Okay. We're gonna be a family playing against another family, and what you have actually to do is, hey, I realize that you're not seeing my captions. You're not seeing my captions, right? Let me see if I can do it. One moment. One moment. I'm trying to do this really fast. Okay. This is the thing. Okay, I hope that you can actually see this well. Remember that at some point there will be some captions in there, and I need that they don't interrupt what we do. Let's start with this. Let's play classic, single.
Hiya.
I'm going to select the first four. These are the ones that I always pick.
Hello.
Yes, it's done. This is ours. It's going to be medium. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be medium. And we're going to see Lucky McCoy is the person who will be talking, okay? He's going to introduce the game, so we don't have to do anything. He is the host of the show.
TGIF. It's about to get even better with the feud.
All right.
I'm Lucky McCoy, your host, back where I belong. Are you ready to meet our families?
Yes, I am.
They've got their feuding faces on. A big hand now for the Cat Crazy Coopers.
They win on several occasions, huh?
Our three teams must guess the most popular answers to our survey questions. Whichever team does the best will compete in fast money, where they can win our grand prize of $20,000. Now that we're all here, how about we play some Family Feud?
Let's go for it.
Let's get things rolling. It's time for the face-off. I want two contestants to come and play.
Remember, you have to help me, okay? So they're going to give an answer, a question that has been answered by 100
There
people.
are 4 answers you need to find.
Okay?
I'm going to ask you a question, and you need to buzz in first to answer. If you can find what's hiding behind the top slot, you get to choose if your family plays the round or gives it a pass. We got 100 people to answer the following.
Let's go.
Name an occupation in which you'd worry about leaks.
Uh,
You're first.
Damn it. Sailor. Okay. I'm going to go for plumber.
And
Is that okay?
says, Sailor.
Sailor is 4, yeah.
You're on the board.
I'm going to go for plumber.
Answer. I'm gonna need your guess.
Okay, so it's going to be plumber. I don't know if it's going to be the top one, but at least it's going to be better than sailor for certain.
Let's see if that's a good answer. Plumber.
There we go.
The big money maker.
Now the problem is not these. The problem is if we cannot find the other two. I mean, we're going to play, okay? We're going to play.
You're playing.
But now we need to think of which are the other two where
Just
leaks.
left to find.
Worry about leaks. Maybe the police officer or the FBI or secret agent. Leaks. Government. Investigator. Can anybody help me here? I think I'm gonna go for police. Yes, like leaks of information. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay
The
then.
leaks could be about information.
Aren't many answers left. Is it
I
this?
said police, but I'm not so sure. Damn, it could be whatever.
Ouch. Sorry. You've earned yourself a strike.
Maybe journalist?
Hey there. Looks like it's your turn.
Yeah, journalist, right? I mean, you worry positively about that. So, journalist. Okay, that will be my last one, okay? Journalist. Hey, Beto. That's actually difficult, huh? Thank you, Beto, Master Beto, for joining us.
Is that one of the ones we're still looking for? Journalist.
Come on. Ah, damn it. Anyway, I prefer to play because at least they will have to steal the points, so they'll have to tell us one. So border agent. Let's go for that. So you guys can do like Beto did.
That's what you think, huh?
Let's go.
Is that one of the remaining answers?
It's not, but at least the points are mine unless they steal. So they're forced to say one correct.
To the other family.
If they don't say one correct, the points will be ours.
All we need
Problem is that they're really good.
steal around. Name an occupation in which you'd worry about leaks.
Politician. Oh, that's actually a very good answer.
Politician.
I would be very surprised if it wasn't there.
You know the score.
Yeah. So they simply steal the 70. Those 16s will not go into their score.
We've got just one answer you missed.
So what was it?
Field number 4.
Journalist is actually a good idea, but...
Gas worker.
okay, the gas leak. Yeah.
All right. It's
All
time
right.
for a
They were
song.
actually well thought, huh? Politician, yeah, because maybe
That's
there are news that they don't want that you know.
see what awaits us next.
That was actually a good one. Well, lessons learned. Well, it's only 70. It's the first to reach 300.
Here, as painful as it sounds, it's the face-off. I need one person from each family to join me up.
Remember, rounds 1 and 2, the points are normal. Round 3, points are double. And round 3, points are triple. But I want you guys to say things in here, okay?
7 answers this time.
7.
Get those feuding fingers ready. Whoever buzzes in first gets a shot at the question.
Okay, let's see if I'm fast.
100 people gave us an answer to this question. Name something where a movie star wants theirs to be bigger than their co-stars. You're first on the buzzer. What you got?
Salary? I'd say salary, right?
Accepted. Our survey says salary.
It's not the best one.
Good answer.
Probably credits. No?
Good answer. Got an answer for me?
The credits are bigger.
Name something where a movie star wants theirs to be bigger than their co-stars.
Billboard, yeah.
Sure thing. Survey says
Could be this.
billboard.
We're in control.
It's not good enough
Guys.
to win the face-off.
So we're gonna
You want
pass
to
or play.
You want to pass and force them to play.
Pass or play. Let's play. We came here to play, right?
Let's hope someone in your family has the top answer.
But you guys have to help me. Okay, Chloe
It's your
said
guess.
popularity. Okay, let's say popularity. Yeah, at some point, fame is the same, right?
Ah, yes. Let's check the board and see if it made it.
Well, it's 7. It might be there. Strike 1.
First strike, 2 more and you're done. You look like someone who's got a good guess for us.
Maybe the screen name? Maybe the rolling credits? Let's say credits. I don't actually know how to say that. The presentation credits?
Oh, okay. Show me the answer. Correct.
Yes!
It's correct.
One more.
There's a better answer out there.
Oh, which would be the big one?
Name something where a movie star wants theirs to be bigger than their co-stars.
Bigger. I have no idea. Oh yes, the room. How to say the room where they rest? How do you say that? Room? Room? I don't know. I'm gonna say room.
Our survey said
I'd say yes. It's this one. This is the one. No. Oh my God. The room where they have to rest in between. Oh yes, I know. Their script. Yeah, the backstage. I'm gonna say the script. So they have more protagonism, right? The script, I'd say.
All right, let's try it.
It has to be this.
That answer. Roll
Yes! The role, the
the
script.
game. Woohoo!
Wow. The problem is that if they steal the big one.
But if you don't get this one, those folks over there could steal everything.
Come on, guys. They're backstage, but is it backstage room? Is it the name? The backstage room? Ah, you mean prices. Ah, awards. They're awards.
Yep. Do we have it?
Could be, but I don't know. I have no idea. But it makes sense. Oh my God.
And that's your third.
I'm totally convinced that they're going to steal the points because they have 3 options in there. I mean, if it was only one, we might have
One answer. They'll steal the round.
an option, but in this case, I think that they're going to steal them.
Once
There's
they're
no way around it.
Than their co-stars.
Applause. Yes, it makes
Let's find
it makes sense.
applause.
Yeah, we get the points. It was not there. I mean, it's not 70,
Family have bagged the
but I'm gonna buy it. I'll take what I can get.
Look at what we didn't find. What was number 7? Name.
Name. Okay, they name on the screen.
Ego.
Ego. Oh, this one is impossible for me. I wouldn't have said this one.
Dressing room.
The dressing room. Well, I said room, right? I said room. Oh,
Looking.
they were a bit picky with me in this one.
Things are narrowing on the leaderboard. It's all to play for now.
So now you know it's the dressing room, okay? The one where they rest and all. That's the dressing room. I just didn't remember. So guys, as you can see, the idea is that we play this game to practice the vocabulary.
Who's gonna join?
Remember, points are double now. So we need to be especially careful. Okay? Because the points are double. We could win here, actually. Actually, no, we can't.
Time you've got 6 answers to find. All right, let's sweeten the pot a bit. All the point values for this question have been doubled.
Around 11:30 at night, more or less.
Name an animal that's all brawn and no brains.
All brawn and no brain.
Go for it.
So that is stupid, no? Monkey? I need to delete this one.
Here we go then. Do we have a right answer? Monkey. Sorry, but no. Let's see if we can get something on the board. Feeling lucky? Did our survey say it? Lion. Nada.
Nada.
Answer is still up there. Think you've got it?
Okay, so an animal that is brawn is an animal that is very brave. That is only ferocious and has no brains at all. would only attack, let's say, a rhino? Or a bull, for example, right?
Yes! Did any of our 100 people say it? Rhino!
Okay, rhino is second.
There, I was starting to worry. Play or pass?
I think we're gonna play. Let's play.
You won last time, and now you're on a roll. Let's play this thing.
I'm gonna go for the one that he said.
Have you got something for us?
Bull, okay? So, I'm gonna go for bull.
Interesting answer. Let's see what the survey says. Bull,
Okay, bull is there also.
but it's not the number one answer.
Great answer.
They say that elephants are very intelligent, right? So maybe that's not the case. Which one should we say now? Maybe hippo? Any other person has any other thing to say? An animal that is all brawl and no brain? Because I said monkey and they said no. So we should discard apes, probably. One that is really angry and is not thinking of the consequences of trying to hit. I'm gonna go for hippo. For lack of a better option.
Understood. Did our survey agree?
But a bee is not an animal, right? It's an insect.
You hear that noise? That's a strike.
Okay, let me see the question again.
Have you got some food for thought?
Name an animal, not an insect. So brawl, no brain. Anybody? Maybe a goat? A whale? Yeah? Really?
Nice.
I know the whales communicate with each other.
Goat.
Damn it.
Oh no, you struck out again.
I said goat because there's an expression that says to get my goat.
It's your turn to guess.
Yes, whale. Let's go for whale. A rooster. Wait a second. You think that a rooster is all... Yes. A rooster. Okay, let's go for rooster.
Said with
Let's see.
confidence. Our survey says
So we're missing first and third.
strikes. There's an opportunity to steal here.
So if we get the points, we're only gonna get 36 multiplied by 2, which is gonna be 72 points.
Steal the board.
So there are 72 in place here.
All brawn and no brains.
And if they get him, alligator. Oh yes, an alligator.
Time to check the board.
Damn it. Yeah, because it's a reptile.
Gator.
Yeah, an alligator, definitely. Oh yes,
You blocked.
we get the 72 points. Could be a moose. I don't know which is the one that most people answer.
You
But we get the points, which is the important thing.
They are. Here's what you missed under number 6. Human.
Human.
What's
Okay, as you can see, it was impossible to know.
elephant?
I said elephant, no? No, I said that it was intelligent. Oh my god, I missed this one.
Dog.
Okay.
I can't believe we couldn't find the top answer. What was it? Bear.
A bear. Yes, a bear. Yeah, a bear, very dangerous.
Current score.
You know, Escobar
There's a big gap
from the
between
movie
scores, but it
from the movie Cocaine Bear. Escobar, Pablo Escobar. Triple points.
game faces on.
This is it. I thought it was an animal with no brain. Well, that they don't use their brains. That they, but I think that there are animals in there in this list that are really intelligent. I mean, dogs are really something, and elephants are intelligent. But whatever, I suppose they we're talking about cruelty.
Again, all questions are now worth triple. 100 people. We asked them the following. What would you not want to see your waiter putting their finger into?
Soup.
Just in first.
A food? No. Into my food.
Okie dokie. Let's see if that's a correct answer.
Into my food. Into a dish.
Food.
Yes. What?
No points. Okay, forget what just happened. Let's try something else.
No way.
What would you not want to see your waiter putting their finger into?
Yeah, into parts of their body. Fuck it. I just misunderstood it. Oh, fuck it. In their mouth, of course, is the number one.
Pass and force the other finger.
In their nose, in their mouth, or in their groin, or in their feet, or in their butt.
Join your family and let's get started.
Oh, we're fucked. We're literally fucked. We're losing.
Along the feud chain.
Ah,
Okay.
in the trash.
What did our survey say?
I think that this one is not gonna be. No, this one's insane.
Not up there. So here's your first strike. All right, you're
They're
up.
gonna say the nose. Hair. This is strange, no?
Is that answer good enough?
Of course, no.
There.
Hair, okay. So I wouldn't have said this one.
Out there.
So then it's mouth and nose. Mouth and nose.
What would
Of
you
course.
not want to see your waiter putting their finger into?
Pocket.
Show me that answer.
Pocket is not correct.
Two
Oof.
strikes. Our other
Oof,
family
oof, 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 oof,
ready
oof.
to steal. It's up to
Oof.
you. Two strikes.
This is a make it or break it moment. Tips. What? But that's not correct. It should be nose or mouth. I'm gonna go for nose.
That's three
Like
strikes.
picking your nose.
Looks like the other family has a chance to steal.
I think I'm gonna go for nose.
Only takes one right answer to steal those points. If this answer is up there, you take the points for this round.
Yes. We're gonna need a fourth round anyway. Because it's a very little points. Nose. Tell me it's there, please.
We have an answer.
Tell me it's there.
You're right.
Thank you for the follow Uriel under.
Yes, it is! Yes, it is! Okay, 66 times 3, and we get 160.
For y'all, keep it up.
So we're gonna go for the fourth round.
Answer that left us stumped.
That was mouth, of
What
course.
was Answer number 2.
Mouth. It has to be the mouth.
Mouth.
Yes. They were lucky I didn't understand very well the question.
Let's reveal.
I thought it was in places where you...
It
whatever.
looks like we're gonna have to play one more round.
Yeah, we need a word, another one. This is a most infrequent, right? Because we...
Nobody has reached
Yes.
200 points. We got to decide this game.
So it's gonna be one
Let's fly in
answer only.
and play sudden death.
Boof. I almost never play this round. And I'm not very good at this one. Help me here, guys. We're all responsible. It's going to be only one answer.
We just want the number one answer. For this survey, we're asking for the top answer only. Points are tripled. Whoever gets this answer wins the round.
Definitely.
We asked 100 people to give us an answer to this. Name something people often forget to close. You're first.
Okay, something that people often forget to close. To close the door? That's like the most obvious, right? I'd say. Should we go for door? Everybody is saying door. Well, everybody. Just one person, but it's like everybody. Should we go for door? Yeti bed? What's that? I'm gonna go for door, I think. Forget to close the fridge. Yes, it's actually a good one too. I think I'm gonna go for the door first. But again, we don't know.
Time to find out if it's up there.
Close the door. Or the front door. Yes, we got it! Yes!
You're going to flip.
Yes!
Bye-bye.
Wow.
You crazy cats.
Oh yeah, in your face, Mr. Coopers. Okay, we're gonna go to fast money. This is the second and final round, okay?
It's time to play fast money.
So they're gonna ask questions 2 times, okay, in 2 different rounds. What's gonna happen is that I have to select another one of my team, okay? And what is gonna happen is that they will ask the question 2 times, okay? So we need to remember what we have answered the first time, because in the second round, where we will have less time, they're gonna ask the same question again. And if we, in between the 2 questions, we get points sufficient to reach 200 points, we win. The best way is that you see, okay? I'm gonna get Brainy. She's normally giving me luck. She's a lucky person, so she will do the second round, okay? Let's remember what we're choosing.
Survey questions, which you'll answer against the clock. If you and your teammate can score more than 200 points, you'll win the jackpot.
Okay. Remember the questions, huh?
Name a word or phrase that can follow pumping.
Pumping. A word or a phrase that can follow this. Pumping gas, I'd say. It's like the classic, right? You pumping gas. So we need to think of what would be the other option, because the next round is going to be the same question again. We cannot say the same again. We have to say another.
Name something on a person that a mortician might adjust.
A mortician might adjust. I'd say maybe adjust their suit, their attire, their clothes. I'm going to go for clothes. Or adjust their hair, for example. I'm going to go for first the clothes. A mortician is a person who has to dress up or put makeup on a person who just died. Something you would buy is slightly used. Something you'd buy is slightly used. It's slightly used. Maybe a car? Maybe, I have no idea. Help me here, guys. Slightly used. Maybe, I have no idea. A car? Only if it's been used a little. No?
Kissed the frog, and he turned into a prince. But she was surprised to find he still does what like a frog?
Snore. When he sleeps.
Name something a teenage boy might borrow from his father without asking.
Without asking. Borrow from his father without asking. The car? Again? Borrow the car without asking? Borrow money without asking? Credit card? A teenage boy, huh? It's not a girl. And a girl would be more like a credit card, right? But a boy, I'd say a car. Have you seen the movie
That's
License to Drive? I'd say the car.
Switch over now. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate any answers. If
We
you
cannot duplicate the answer, so think of another one, okay, in each of them.
begins now.
In the second, I'm gonna get the credit card,
Name
okay?
a word or phrase that can follow pumping.
I said pumping gas, pumping what? Pump. Pumping shoes? Pumping insoles? Pumping iron? Pumping station? Okay, pumping station goes. Let's go for this one. Thank you, Ananas.
Might adjust.
The hair. Adjust their hair? What would you say? Would you say the hair? Anybody? We say adjust the clothes, adjust the hair. I'm gonna go for her. Otherwise, we're gonna run out of. Adjust the eyes. Oh my goodness. Are you crazy?
Name something you'd buy slightly used.
Name something you'd buy slightly used. Give me one. The best shot you have. Something that has been used but only a little. Maybe a bike? Maybe a ball? Maybe a baseball bat? Sunglasses. Okay.
The princess kissed the frog, and he
Okay, he was doing what still?
She was surprised to find he still does what like a frog.
Eat like a frog. Maybe? Smell like a frog? I'm gonna say eat.
Name something a teenage boy might borrow from his father without asking.
We said the car. We're gonna say credit card if I still have the time. Credit card.
That's all 5.
Okay, maybe money.
And now you can relax.
Alea acta es.
Question. I'm sure you've both done great. Let's find out.
Let's see. Moment of truth. Break it or
For our
or
first
make it.
question, we asked, name a word or phrase that can follow pumping. You answered, these two are looking good.
Pumping gas, pumping station. Really good. 30 points.
The top answer? Iron.
Iron. Oh, pumping iron.
We asked,
Okay, somebody said it.
name something on a person that a mortician might adjust. So
I
here's
said the hair and clothes.
2 impressive answers here.
20, 30. Right.
Points.
Actually, 50 points. 50 and 30. 50 and 30, that's 80. Ah, the makeup is the top answer.
Name something you'd buy slightly used. You
I have no idea of these
Either
ones.
of these get any big points?
59. Yes.
Next.
80 and 59. That's 149.
Frog. And he turned into
No,
a
139.
but she was surprised to find he still does what like a frog. This is what you said.
139.
With those answers. That's
Oh, 141. So I need 59 points. I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to get there.
That was our top answer. For
Oh,
our last question of the game. Name something a teenage boy might borrow from his father without asking. And your answers? And for the last time,
Oof. Car.
you were was so close.
Yeah. 183. So we didn't get there.
Enough to win that jackpot.
We didn't get the jackpot, but anyway, we were close enough. 183.
But you'll still get to go away with something.
Fantastic.
Take your score from the whole game and turn it into some money.
Good. Okay. We got 254,000.
You all again very soon.
All right. So
are we gonna do this again, or should I
No.
go back to my dressing room?
Okay. So, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. Remember, let's revise very fast what we've done today. Today we've been saying it is called or it is named when somebody meets somebody, to work in several places, to long for something or somebody. Something reminds somebody of something. Somebody or something is based on another thing, to be aimed at a rural audience and to spend time at a place. Tomorrow we will be working on this. I hope that tomorrow you have the time to write a composition using these ones. You know that tomorrow we'll be back at around 11:30 or something like that. And I hope that you find the content appropriate. My name is Domi, and these are Classes of English. We've been here for almost 2 years now. This has been our class 545. Don't go away, because I'm going to make a rate. Remember that you get points if you stay for the rate. I'm going to rate, let's see who is there. Somebody that I may know. Just a second. Oof, I have no idea. So I'm simply going to give you Yasta. Yasta, yes. Or Shui. I'm going to give you Shui. I haven't seen her in a while.
Los vendí, no sé si era por... No sé si estaba
Shui.
10 o 20 euros.
Yes, that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you find the content appropriate next day. And if you can, tell her hello on my behalf and that you are coming from a class of English. Aloha hui ho I kala popoi, which in Hawaiian means see you tomorrow. Bye bye.